बालेश्वर नगरपालिका वडा नम्बर 6 अवस्थित सर्वनाम शिक्षालयद्वारा आयोजित यो सर्वनाम टक सो भन्ने प्रोग्राममा आजको यो अर्को एपिसोडमा यहाँहरू सबैजनालाई म स्वागत भन्न चाहन्छु। आज हाम्रो साथमा सर्वनाम कलेज +2 मा अध्यापन गराउँदै गर्नुभएका हाम्रो +2 को इङ्ग्लिस फ्याकल्टी पुण्य रिमाल सर हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ। हामी उहाँलाई स्वागत गर्दछौँ। पुण्य सर, यहाँलाई स्वागत छ।
धन्यवाद सर। सर्वप्रथम त सर्वनाम कलेज संस्थापक प्रिन्सिपल डिएन सर र यो टक सोमा बोलाइदिनु हुने कलेजका कोअर्डिनेटर सर श्री मोहन प्याकुरेलजीलाई म हार्दिक कृतज्ञता व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु। यसरी कार्यक्रममा एउटा पार्ट हुन पाएकोमा म आफूलाई गौरवान्वित महसुस गर्दछु।
एकदम हाम्रो यो प्रोग्राम, हामीले यो बनाएको कार्यक्रम सर्वनाम टक सो चाहिँ विशेष गरी हाम्रो यो विद्यासँग सम्बन्धित, स्टडिजसँग सम्बन्धित विभिन्न पाटोहरूलाई केलाउने र हाम्रा अभिभावक, हाम्रा विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरू, शिक्षक शिक्षिकाहरू सबैलाई चाहिँ एउटा तरिकाले फलदायी प्रोग्राम होस् भन्ने चाहिँ हामीले इच्छा गरेको हौँ र यो प्रोग्राम चाहिँ हामीले त्यो मूल ध्येय राखेर यो प्रोग्रामलाई सुचारू गरेका हौँ र विभिन्न पाटोहरूलाई केलाउने हामी यो प्रोग्राममा गर्ने गर्छौँ। विशेष यहाँनिर सर्वनाम शिक्षालयमा यहाँ चाहिँ +2 को एउटा इङ्ग्लिस प्राध्यापकको रूपमा काम गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, इङ्ग्लिस लेक्चररको रूपमा हुनुहुन्छ। सरले आफूलाई यानि कि कलेजमा अथवा आफ्नो सामाजिक लाइफमा आफूलाई कस्तो तरिकाले चिन्नु भएको छ, अथवा हाउ डु यु इन्ट्रोड्युस योरसेल्फ एन्ड हाउ डु यु फाइन्ड योरसेल्फ इन द सोसाइटी, हाउ डु यु फाइन्ड योरसेल्फ इनसाइड योरसेल्फ, कस्तो तरिकाले चिन्नु भएको छ?
थ्याङ्क यू मोहन सर फर आस्किङ मी टु आइडेन्टिफाई माइसेल्फ। यसमा चाहिँ म शिक्षक कम, विद्यार्थी बेसी जस्तो लाग्छ आफूलाई। म हरेक पल विद्यार्थी नै छु, हरेक पल सिकिने रहन्छु। त्यसमा पनि यो +2 को लेभलमा विद्यार्थीहरूलाई पढ्ने क्रम मेरो विगत 20-22 वर्षदेखि नै चलिरहेछ र सर्वनाम कलेजमा चाहिँ मेरो अरू कलेजको भन्दा अलिक पिछडा बेग्लै टाइपको अनुभव फिल गरिरहेको छु मैले। जस्तो कि मोहन सर आफैमा एउटा मलाई सम्पूर्ण फ्याकल्टी जस्तो लाग्छ। उहाँको काम गराइ, उहाँको व्यस्तता, उहाँको कलेजप्रतिको सिन्सियरिटी र उहाँको जुन लगानी छ कलेजलाई, त्यो त सर्वनामले यो गुण तिर्न सक्दैन होला, मलाई त्यस्तो लाग्छ। यो मटेरियली हेर्ने हो भने मोहन सरलाई सर्वनामले तिरेर सक्दैन। अब जहाँसम्म मेरो सवाल छ, मैले अघि नै भने म विद्यार्थी मात्रै हुँ र अब अलिकति एजको कारणले पनि नानीहरूलाई अलिक धेरै दिउँ, सर्वनाममा चाहिँ अलिक बेसी दिउँ भनेर मलाई जहिले हुटहुटी लागिरहन्छ। मेरो सिकाइको क्रममा अझै केही पुगेन कि जस्तो लागिरहन्छ। त्यस कारणले म त्यो धेरै दिने क्रममा सिकिरहेको हुन्छु र not as teacher but as a student I would like to introduce myself, sir.
I remember when I was kid, I studied in Sri Bal Pratibha Prathmik Vidyalaya, and when I was kid, we had to study English only when we were in class 4 in government school. And the most scaring factor of learning English would be English itself and the English teacher himself. The most scary factor, I remember one day I was playing on the road, and the English teacher was there on his bicycle. All the friends ran away. I had no reason why they ran away. And then he suddenly stopped by me, and then he asked me to come and approach him. And then he, asked, "What is your name?" I had that answer. I was all prepared. What is your name? Because I had the answer. My name is Mohan Pakwal. And then he asked, "How old are you?" That became the most scariest part of English for me. I still remember that. English teacher, he slapped me, particularly on that moment of time. I realized, oh my God, English is not very easy type of thing, like English teachers are very strict. I made that myself, and I had that in my head that English teachers are really very strict. I would like to ask, how strict are you, sir?
Well, very, very, very good example of being an English teacher. But I'm not that sort of thing, sir. I'm a teacher first, and a guardian, and a mentor. Uh, Not a teacher, as I said you. And I made my students feel comfortable when they are in the class. I don't teach them. I just share with them my experience, my things, whatever I learned, whatever I did in my life. As you said, you were introduced with the ABCD in class 4. Same to me, sir. I was also in government school, and I started learning ABCD in class 4. So, but I never got scared with anybody, not a single teacher. And, scaring, I don't know, my teachers were not like that. Or I was a kind of a dashing sort of person, but I never feel myself in my life. I have never felt anyone scared with me. I make them feel comfortable when they are with me.
That's one of the greatest character of English teacher that I believe it should have, actually.
Of course, it happened.
I remember one time, like English, because it belongs to some other people's language, like it's not ours actually. But English has a great impact in the society. People, they look at those people who speak English in a different way.
Of
एउटा
course.
हेर्ने तरिका, इङ्ग्लिसबाट बोलेको मान्छेलाई हेर्ने तरिका कस्तो फरक पाइन्छ कि। जस्तै अस्ति भर्खरैको एउटा इक्जाम्पल मलाई कस्तो लाग्यो भने, स्कुल छुट्टी भयो, त्यसपछि अनि म छोरीलाई लिएर एउटा फ्रुट सपमा गएको थिएँ। त्यसपछि उसलाई मैले पपाया, अनि त्यसपछि अनि यो वाटरमेलन किनिदिएँ। अनि त्यसपछि उसले मलाई थ्याङ्क यू भन्यो। अनि त्यसपछि अनि अगाडि गएँ। अनि त्यसपछि वेट फर मी, यु आर नट गोइङ अलोन भनेर मैले भनेको थिएँ। ओके बाबा भनेर भन्दाखेरि त्यो फ्रुट पसलेले हामी दुईजनाले हेर्ने नजरै फरक पऱ्यो कि। कम्युनिकेसन, इट इज नट सिम्पल द कम्युनिकेसन, इट इज नट जस्ट ओन्ली अ ल्याङ्ग्वेज, बट इट हेज अ लाइक ग्रेट इम्प्याक्ट इन द सोसाइटी। यसमा के भन्नुहुन्छ सर, यो इङ्ग्लिसको इम्प्याक्ट, यति धेरै इङ्ग्लिसको इम्प्याक्ट पर्नुको कारण के हो? किनकि भाषा त अरू पनि छ नि। मैले त्यतिखेर तामाङ भाषामा केही भनेको थिएँ भने त्यो नै फरक हुन्थ्यो होला, अथवा मैथिली भाषामा उसलाई केही कुरा गरेको थियो भने अर्कै त्यो इम्प्याक्ट पर्थ्यो कि कस्तो इम्प्याक्ट पर्थ्यो होला। तर when I talked to her in English, it had a great impact in the people around, not only the shopkeeper. So कस्तो खालको इम्प्याक्ट पर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ सरलाई इङ्ग्लिसको?
Some time ago, I also have realized in many cases, I can give you an example. I was on my national attire, means dress with Daura Surwal and Topi in a cinema hall in Jhapa. Someone slapped me from behind and just pushed my cap fell down, my Nepali cap. I was wearing, and I got upset that. Many times they were girls, maybe +2 girls, and I responded them in English because they thought that wearing the Rasulwal in Jhapa is a symptom of hailing from remote areas of a mountainous region. So they thought me like that, and behaved me. It was their reflection. So as soon as I responded them in English, so you girls, you look like educated sort of things, but your behavior does not suit you. I said only that much. And that was like a great shock for them.
Yeah,
and they said, sorry, sir. So almost they told it 15 times. So I knew that day, as you said, English can influence people, but now in our country, language is attached to our nationality and our self-respect and regionality. Many things occur. So English does not have as much impact as it was in the past. English has become a normal language now. Whether you wear English speaking people's uniform, it doesn't matter. It's just same. Being in Kathmandu, I have felt that English, my landlord's small one class standard student speaks good English. I don't know why they are teaching English in such early age. I think that is the age that they should know their mother tongue first. They are emphasizing in English. It means they are still giving importance to language. But my way of thinking is different now. First, know your mother tongue. You can do with your English language. Sorry, your mother tongue. Just uplift your mother tongue first. English is L2 for us, a language second, so we can learn it later. And now I can refer many times English language while teaching them grammar. And if they know their mother tongue better grammar, they understand English earlier and easily, more easily than they have lack of such knowledge of their particular national language grammar. So I don't think it is so much important now, in my view. It was in the past, but now.
Talking about the language, Nepali, I think, has to be the toughest language because we see those 36 consonants, 12, 13 vowels, so many consonants and vowels, and they combine together to make the words. And the language that we are using in our daily life is even more complex.
Yeah.
And the situations we use them even more complex. The dialects, they are even more complex. And I think English, having only 26 letters, makes up the whole language. And still, our students, when they are in the class, when they are in the school premises, or even at the home, they find it difficult. Having to deal with only 26 alphabets and then learning it, how difficult do you find, learning English? How difficult it might be for students, for the junior kids, or maybe for the students of class 12. How do you find, is it difficult for them to speak English, for them to learn this language?
Very good question, sir. I don't think English is a difficult language, but we have made it difficult. We deliberately just think it is difficult language. Actually, there are some exceptional cases like silent letters and presence of unwritten alphabets we have to utter while speaking English. For example, many of our students are used to speaking whatever they write in Nepali format. Whatever they write in their script, they speak, and we have to speak. But in English, many things are there that we don't utter. We write, we have to write. For example, we say, I don't know, we have to write K, otherwise you sounds odd. We don't utter it, but we have to write. In that cases only it is difficult. Otherwise, there is no thing that you find difficult in teaching or learning. I don't think it is as easy as Nepali.
एउटा रमाइलो प्रश्न मैले पाएको थिएँ विशेष गरी इङ्ग्लिस ल्याङ्ग्वेजमा हुन चाहिँ के हुन्छ अरे भन्दा जस्तै अब हामी नेपालीमा लेख्दा हामी बिरालो प्रोनाउन्स गर्छौँ, बिरालो नै लेख्छौँ, मिनिङ पनि बिरालो नै हुन्छ। बिरालो प्रोनाउन्स पनि बिरालो भन्छौँ, लेख्दाखेरि बिरालो लेख्छौँ अनि त्यसको मिनिङ पनि बिरालो नै हुन्छ। इङ्ग्लिसमा चाहिँ प्रोनाउन्स गर्छौँ क्याट, लेख्छौँ CAT, अनि मिनिङ चाहिँ बिरालो हुन्छ भन्नु नि
Exactly, that's right. Being Nepali, non-native speaker of English language, we have to learn it three-dimensionally. First alphabet, and their sound structure, and then image. When we talk guy in Nepali, we understand guy, finished. There is no problem in referring to guy in real life. But when we learn English, we have to read cow, and cow means guy in our brain first, and then that images comes in our mind. Only the delaying of that process of information, we are a bit late. Otherwise, I'm not sure.
Yeah, thank you. This is really, like a very helpful thing that you talked about. First we have to make the image because it belongs to some other's language. We read and then we make image and then we comprehend and then we understand. Yeah, perception is different. Yeah, that is great. Let's come back to
three steps away. The perception is 3 steps away than we perceive Nepali language.
Let's come back to our college now. You're taking classes in class 11 and class 12 in Sarbanam College. How do you find the students here, sir? Especially, particularly in English subject, how do you find the students?
It's not exception, sir. They are common I have found in other colleges. They are same. Of course, they are class 11 means they have just passed SC, and they know they are a bit freed from their previous just tightening and chained systems. But I find it quite comfortable to deal with them because they are not the exception of class 11 students of Nepal.
I remember this class 12, they are now at this moment, this class 11, when they are soon going to be in class 12. This class 11 kids, when they were first introduced to our college, I take accounts and then I was taking classes all in English. And there were 7-8 of them having a serious problem with the language. Because it was difficult for them. They came from the government school, because of which they could understand almost nothing for a week, and I did not even notice them not understanding because they were all silent. And I came to realize after a while that they were silent because they did not understand anything, because I was using English language only because of that. It was their classes were all silent, quiet people, and I thought I made it to myself that, oh wow, how disciplined they are. And actually I came to realize afterwards that it was just because they did not understand anything. Should language be a barrier in understanding and in giving the education to the people, to the students, in educating them? Should language be the barrier?
Of course not, sir. Our teachers' motto is to make them understand. However they understand, we are the students. Actually, we have to study them first. Students are the matter to be studied first. And when we are well acquainted with them, now we talk about our language and our giving things. Don't impose them. Let them feel comfortable, how they feel it. Understanding, knowing English or knowing Nepali or their language, but account is a subject. So there are some terms that you have to understand, particularly because it consists of some technical terms, which might not be facilitating from language classes. For example, when we pronounce the word DEBT, I have heard many teachers speaking depth.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Be silent.
So be silent there. And when I teach them, and I say them dead, they understand DAT.
Again. Yeah.
So if you want to make them understand, do something, make them career, let not the language interfere you. Yeah. In whatever way they understand.
That is what I believe as well, really. We have to make them understand. in whatever language they can.
Of course.
Because even the National Examination Board has not placed any barriers in the language.
Yeah.
They can write in the way they like. Like they can choose to write in Nepali also. And recently...
Except their mother tongue.
Recently, even, the Kathmandu Valley, they have accepted Tamang language also.
Of course,
as
for
the
government
language.
official languages.
Official language.
Yes.
So slowly the barriers have been broken.
We have to start.
Yeah, we have to break that wall because the other side of that wall is beautiful, really. Really beautiful. I believe that. The other side of the wall is really beautiful. And if we can explore that each language has
Equally
a sweetness,
important,
a sweetness in itself. If we can accept, actually it is all about accepting. If people can easily accept those people who can speak English, why can't they speak? Why can't they accept those people who speak other language equally? And it's all about acceptance.
So language is not a matter, sir. If you are interested, if English becomes your compulsory language, you do it anyhow. So, for example, person going abroad to US with their EDV, who are quite unknown about English language, are doing well there in America because they are forced to learn it when it comes.
Yeah, when they are exposed to that kind
when
of
they are
situation.
exposed to or when they are forced
Yeah.
to use language, they use it. So let's not make it an issue. Language, so understanding things is matter to a teacher.
And again, having said that, like our students, mostly, like after class 12, around 30 to 40% of the students we still see there in the class, they wish to go abroad.
If I'm not interrupting you, it should be greater than your percentage.
maybe.
Yeah.
They will be applying maybe in America, Canada, or Australia.
And they pass IELTS or TOEFL or Java, anything they pass because they have the hunger, that hunger in them, language hunger. So we cannot facilitate them. They can do it on their. When they are hungry, they find the source.
Yeah. After this, let's go to the education of our children of class 11. We presently have class 12 have just passed their exam. Maybe they have passed, they have appeared the exams, and our finger crossed that they will pass. Definitely, I guess, because we could see that in their face, and they were excited.
And we have given them enough to pass.
Yeah, we have given them enough. We have done our best.
Yeah.
So that they could do their best in the exams. Even though, like it is said in English, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. But we hope that they will have the best results. And we have presently class 11 students. Soon they are appearing their exams, finals, like it starts from the 9th of this month, just. What do you want to say to them, sir? To those kids, especially particularly in English subject, what do you want to share with those class 11 kids so that they would be helpful? It would be helpful for them for their annual examination. Any words for those students?
Very difficult things to answer, sir. As being a mentor, I don't say a teacher. I never feel a teacher when I am outside the class. I'm just a friend or just a mentor. I would like to, as I say to my own child, my offspring at home, do your best. Continue with your study, but don't focus on any subject. So give equal importance to all subjects because this grading system has demerits, disadvantages. You cannot pull out marks, just sparing mark from other subjects. You have to do on the particular subject, so give all subjects equal importance, and don't be worried at the time of exams. You have to begin from the beginning, and my best wishes are there with them always, and I'm ready to help them except in the exam hall. I'm ready to help them any moment except they are in the exam hall.
We believe that exams have their own dignity. examination hall should be completely different to that of the classroom, because this is the place where they test
Yeah.
students, test their abilities, and it is not only the test of the students, it's sometimes the test of the teachers also. If the exams are dignified, that would only show that how improved they have become, or how better they have become from what they were before. So exams, I believe it has to
Yeah.
be dignified, and we're trying our best to make these exams more dignified. Examination all more silent,
Yeah.
and all this electronic equipment free. We're trying to do that. We recently had the center for class 12 annual examination, and then we made sure that nothing bad would happen in our exam center. We prohibited all those electronic items, and we prohibited students from making noises. So the exams went, like peacefully, silently. So that is what an exam should be actually. Yeah, and after uh, the exams are over, students, in class 11, class 10, after the exams are over, I have seen them join the English classes.
Yeah.
I have seen them join English classes, language classes. Isn't it a kind of problem for this private institutions? Like, isn't it a problem for the boarding school actually? Because parents perceive boarding school as a place where the teaching and learning activities occur in English language.
Of course.
Having their kids admitted or enrolled in such type of private boarding school, if the students have to take language after classes after class 10 or class 12, how good do you find, sir?
It's very difficult to answer this question, sir. I have been facing same thing for a long time, and we teachers, being teachers, we are in a trap. We are in a 22. It is a situation that we are in catch 22. Catch 22. I will give you one example. When you the freshers see advertisement on papers, it is written that teachers vacancy. Okay, anything vacancy. But under this, the conditions are there that they need to have experience. They are trying to find a job, and to get the job, they need to have them experience. This is the situation. We call it catch 22 in English. So we are in such situation, catch 22. What our priority is? Should they make pass or should they know things? There are school establishers, founders who think that they should score better results in exams because there is competition. People have such mentality. So there is only one way of judging our students in terms of exam marks. So should we encapsulate them scoring better mark, or should we teach the real thing without caring, disrespecting that exams? We are in a dilemma. Teachers. Being a teacher, you might feel such situation sometimes yourself. If most of the students know account, but their scoring is low in exams, how do you feel it? Do you feel that you are not a good teacher, you did not help them score high mark? Or do you feel proud that you gave them some knowledge of accounting? So that is the situation that occurs with us too. We have a text, we have to complete it in time, and we have to make them prepare for the exams, and we have to encourage them to score better marks. So scoring better marks and knowing is two different things. I always encourage students to know language. Do not run after the scoring. But this is my view. What their parents think, what the school founder think. what the school administration count actually? Their marks. So I am, being a teacher, really feel helpless when I go enter into the class. Their high marks is the only way that they judge me. And there is no other way to evaluate them whether they know English or not. Nobody can study their mind. If they are good, if they possess good knowledge of English language, they can present it. That should be the evaluation.
Yeah, and really, is there something the students must know or not? What knowledge they are, incorporated with, and what knowledge they have got. Maybe they lack some expression in terms of papers, or maybe some other problems they do not write well in the exams. Yeah, maybe that. I truly find that accepting. Finally, we are near to the end of this program, and I would like to request you to address our parents, especially because I have seen parents, they love their kids when they speak English. This is a kind of imprinted in their minds that I have enrolled my kids in an English medium school,
Spending so much money.
spending money every month, paying all those fees and dues. Having done that, my kids do not speak English. Or sometimes does not even attempt to do that. Why? They have such kind of questions to the school. They come with that kind of question to the English teacher mostly, and also to the management desk. They arise such type of questions. What do you want to say to those people, sir?
So this is really a nightmare, sir. This speaking is a habit. First, students should develop. Parents should encourage or create such an atmosphere at home, and they have to visit the college time and again and watch it whether their kids are doing it or not. So, not all kids can be put in a single pot and there are some good examples I can give you. My students of school somewhere, of class, now she is in grade 9. I teach in the same class to all students, but she is the exception. Whenever she starts speaking English, that I sometimes have to wait to understand her. So fluent. There is no other feedback. Only the thing that she studies most of the time English books and she collects vocabulary. So, if we ask our school management or English teacher why their kids are not doing well in English speaking, have they ever watched their kids doing in school, at home? Whether they are referring any English textbook, outside course, reference book, and trying themselves reading at home. How long do they spend their time in reading? Speaking means knowing words first. Speaking means you have to know the word, otherwise
Vocabulary is important.
if you don't carry words in your brain, you cannot speak it. So, and carrying vocabulary means having vocabulary means reading it. There is no other way. So, how long do their children spend time reading books, extra books?
Yeah, reading, if it is a habit,
Then
yeah,
there is no questioning of speaking. There will most of the students do not speak. It is not because they don't know. It is because they don't have the words to speak on time. And getting or scoring words, increasing their vocabulary is to reading.
I would also like to tell our dear parents that the school have been, creating such type of environment in the school premises. We have tried our best to give such type of environment here in the school so that the students can speak English. They would have influence of English language. Even it is a kind of compulsion, they have made it more compulsion for teachers to speak English. They have to stay back home after their school if they are found speaking Nepali. So such type of environment is being created in the school. Sarbanam itself talks about the priorities of English language. Sarbanam itself talks about, or it advocates on the the use of English as our language. Okay, of course the mother tongue is different. Of course the first language is different. But we are trying to create a side of environment where the students, can speak not only the English but better English, fluent English. With the administration, the school is trying to do that.
Okay, there is one quotation I would like to put it here. You can take a horse to the river, but you cannot make it drink water.
Yeah, that is the problem. We have seen, students, they would like to run away from the situation. They would like to find a place. Yeah. They would like to find a place where they could, gossip in Nepali, so that the teachers would not know, like in the toilets or somewhere around the corner of the
So
premises.
how long they stay in school? Just 6 hours, 7 hours a day. The remaining, they are at home or outside with their friends. So when they speak
I remember when I had interest in English, sir, I used to go to Bodhanath temple and then, interact with the tourists there. Because I was, I was more fascinated towards this language. I have, got such type of, one very unfortunate event, where I had to get defamed for not knowing English.
Yes.
And from that day onwards, I came to know, oh, this language is important.
It's a must.
And I promised to myself maybe that someday I will be able to speak English. And I did everything possible. I interacted with even the foreigners. I interacted, I studied in a school where English language was compulsory. And then we interacted each other in English. I did not even make friends with those kind of people who did not speak English. Because I had to learn. So if the students have that hunger to learn.
So, as I told you before, if they have the hunger, you cannot stop them now. But the students should take initiation. We are the facilitator. We can show them the way. But we can take them to the river. But you cannot make them drink water.
They have to train themselves. Yeah. Really, thank you so much for this wonderful time. So we had a really great time.
I'm grateful to be a part of Sarbanam and being a person to have such a conversation with you early morning. So thank you, Mohan sir, once again, and thank you, Sarbanam management, for this.
Thank you so much, everybody, whoever is there watching us in the Facebook, in YouTube. We do hope that our informal or formal, whatever you take it as, but this conversation might have benefited you. I truly hope that, and we hope to bring this conversation more lively in the days to come. And then we hope some likes, subscribes and shares in our YouTube channel and also on the Facebook page. All those parents, teachers and also the students. We promise to catch you later in the next episode. Till then, take care, stay happy, and thank you. Keep supporting. Thank you so much.